That one. Special thanks from both of us. Thanks, man. Oh, what am I eating? It's too late now. It's already gone. I was just eating rice with some Japanese seasoning, seaweed flakes and stuff. Okay, so continuing from where we left off last time on TechnoBabylon. If you guys weren't here last time, which I know some of you guys weren't, just roll with it, just hang out. I mean, there is stuff to the story that you'll probably won't understand, but I don't know. It's just like hopping in the middle of a movie. I mean, you'll pick up on some things, I guess. But all right, let's just get into it. And I think last when we left off, we just swapped over to the black girl. And I think she's in like the ghetto now or some shit like that. I don't know. Here we go.
Ads for everything from sleazy bars to sex to cosmetics. Nothing I'd want, though. I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me. I can't reach it from here. What's this aerial for?
Visitors from out of town.
Users connecting from other countries to the TransDens network?
Newton's a bit funny about who gets to log on sometimes.
So you figured you'd give them a hand by connecting them from abroad?
Exactly. Foreigners pay better.
The antenna juts from the wall sufficiently high to enhance its signal gain, though low enough to hide if Cell should make a patrol of the neighborhood. Unfortunately, this still places it just outside your reach. The expensive-looking car seems out of place in a neighborhood like this. It must be well protected if someone felt they could leave it on display. Like most cars you've ever seen outside of the trance, it appears to be an auto drive. Barely anyone bothers with manual controls anymore. Good riddance, in your opinion.
Warning, warning. You are too close to the vehicle. Please step away from the vehicle. This message has been a product of Sentinel security systems.
Alright. I think that's about it for the outside of the building.
An underground TransDen. People come here if they can't get online at home. Kinda thought it'd look slicker. Guess they're playing up the whole underground thing. Or maybe it's just as grimy as everywhere else in this part of town.
Hack it? You're right, good point. Holy shit, you're right. Alright. I don't know what the point of this is, but alright, let's check it out. What? Speed. Brake. Brakes off. Speed. Maximum. Gear. I'm not sure what the point of that was.
A car repair tool? Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
Cool.
There's nothing else I can take in here. The rest is just wrecked car.
It's going to need a little work done. Let's talk to the bouncer. The venue's enormous bouncer glares at you with what you believe to be lofty contempt, though you've never been that good at reading human expressions.
Hey, no entry.
No entry? What the fuck? Why can't I go in?
Excuse me, I'm trying to get into the TransDen.
And I'm stopping you.
What? Why?
Maybe I don't like the look of you. Maybe we're full. Either way, shove off.
Alright, I'll use the crowbar. After I'm done with this conversation with him, I guess I'll try to use the crowbar on him, and then I'll use the crowbar on the antenna.
Come on, there must be something I can do to get in. What do I need to do?
Huh, we get that a lot. Some thrall drags themselves up here, says they'll do anything. Shows how desperate you people are.
You bastard. Can I pay you to get in?
Can I pay to get in?
I don't know. Can you pay to get in? Exactly. You wouldn't be dressed up in Sconto blue overalls if you could. You ain't even got shoes.
Damn. I've got skills.
Maybe I could do something for you?
I like 'em skinny, but you look like you'd break a bone if someone looked at you too hard. You wouldn't believe how many greasy thralls try to get in that way, though.
What? No! Ew! No! I meant hacking!
City utilities did cut the water again.
Water supply.
What happened to the water?
Bills weren't being paid. I needed all my quanta to pay off the bookies after Pakistan lost last month's game.
Gambling debts?
Hey, like you're in a position to judge anyone. Thrall. Anyway, Central Utilities shut down the water. Now we can't grow any more wetware.
What can I do?
What do you want me to do about the water supply? I'm a hacker, not a plumber.
The flow's controlled by a terminal in the sewer. I want you to breach it and get my water back.
What is this place?
This place looks like a dump.
You're one to talk, girl. Bet yours is worse.
So what happens here?
It's a trance den. People come here to hook up.
I always do it at home. Did do it at home.
People can't always do it there, though. Maybe their partner don't want them doing it no more. Maybe there's some thrall who promised their probation officer they'd stay clean.
So you're selling privacy.
Bingo. It don't need to be pretty. Once you're in the machine, you don't care about how it looks.
That's true, man. That is really true. Your arm.
What's with your arm? It's all metal.
Lost it in the war. One of the wars. On biochem duty. Turned out that because of the shots they gave me, they couldn't just grow me a new one. Same reason I can't get wired either. Allergic to the stuff.
But you run a trance den.
Ain't that just the definition of irony? The arm's great, but the eyes they gave me ain't worth shit.
I wish I had a metal arm. That's cool. Street terminal.
There's supposed to be a public terminal on the corner over there. I guess because of all the wires running from where it used to be into the cellar.
You reckon I know something about it? You think maybe I stole the terminal, and I'm now using it to run a pirated trance environment for profit?
Maybe?
Huh, you're pretty sharp.
You don't trance?
So, you're not wired? You can't connect?
Nope, been allergic to neural wiring since the war.
This seems like a strange thing to be doing then, running a trance den. You can't even experience the world you've built for these people.
Means I can't get addicted to it either. Best kind of insurance.
That's nice, Lexi. What did you want me to do? Actually, yeah.
What was it you wanted me to do again?
All that trancing fry your memory? Find the city utilities terminal in the sewer and get my water running again.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Go on, get moving.
Can't you hack the water yourself?
Why don't you hack the water yourself? You haven't got my skills?
You think a lot of yourself, don't you? I ain't wired. Can't breach systems like that on the go.
Ah, that makes sense.
Also means I got deniability if they just catch some thrall messing around with it. No, officer. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Antenna.
What's with the antenna? The one under the neon lights?
Not everyone here is a local. Some people ain't lucky enough to live in a city like Newton.
International connections?
Exactly. People in Newton can join this hub through the net. Some states, they monitor the usual net connections, so they bounce the connection in via satellite.
What are other countries monitoring for?
Greater Hand likes to control the news and history. Concord is looking for anti-corporate opinion. Eurofed has strict definitions about what counts as acceptable entertainment.
That's barbaric.
Defeats the point of the net, doesn't it? But thanks to Pirate Net, they can never stop the signal.
Please let me in?
Come on, man. I need to get back in the trance. It's important.
That didn't work for the half-dozen other thralls who tried it today. It sure ain't gonna work for you.
Alright.
Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
Time to do what this guy wants, I guess. Trance done. And then I'll try to crowbar shit.
Hey, no entry. Quit hanging around.
All right. An underground trance den. Kinda thought it'd look slicker.
Okay, let's see. Manhole.
These manholes are the way into the city sewer and utility tunnels.
Okay, so he wants me to go in there. Crowbar. The bouncer.
There's only so much you can do with a crowbar.
The fuck?
There's only...
What the hell? You just cost me my overseas business. You're barred, Thrall.
But I've got to get in there!
Go nuke yourself.
What? Though the coil and antenna are now smashed out of shape, it doesn't seem to be any more removable than before. The coil is twisted and the antenna snapped. You're no troubleshooter, but you're pretty sure it won't work anymore all the same. Was that not supposed to happen or what?
Sure, if I feel like getting myself shot.
Hey, knock it off. You already broke it.
Alright. Well, I blame Lexi for that one. That was her idea. Cowabunga! Love being a turtle.
The way back onto the street. At least it's not daylight out there.
Great panel cover. The panel bears the two-barred emblem of centralized government. Beneath this, a warning to unauthorized users, or those not from the utilities office.
It's old and rusty, but still locked.
Okay, so I guess I used the crowbar on this. Cool.
This utility panel controls the flow of resources to the buildings in this neighborhood.
Invalid user. Warning, unauthorized user use of City of Newton utilities terminals carries a penalty of fine, imprisonment, or reconditioning. Great.
I'm not strong enough to open it with my bare hands. A steel grate, as rusted as everything else down here. Looks like it covers the access to another shaft.
Crowbar and everything. Let's see if I can use the wetware in this.
Too easy.
What the fuck is this? Newton Civic Utilities. Local distribution. Hazard list. Notification from centralized utilities. A number of toxic, destructive, and otherwise hazardous substances have been detected in the city's water supply. The quantities measured are unacceptable. Please download the latest priority list and calibrate your equipment appropriately. Okay. Water off? On? Water supply re-enabled. What? What the fuck did I just do? Power on everything. And go into the shaft. Whoa. Oh, I'm inside. I think.
Ugh, there's a really bad smell coming from the vent. Somehow it's even worse than this room.
Stairs. Trans user.
Looks like he's made himself comfortable. Hey! Nope, nothing.
No, I don't think they're hobos. I think this is the trance. This is the trance place. These are all the other League of Legends players.
Hey! Nope, nothing. A public access terminal covered in other people's wetware. From the cables running up the stairs, I guess it's been liberated off the... She looks so starved and ragged. It's people like her that give trancers a bad rep. It's really, really uncool to steal from someone who's in the trance. But I'm in something serious. Huh. She doesn't even have anything on her. A battered sofa. It must be older than I am. This is a lot of quanta for someone to lose in the sofa.
Hell yeah. Got money. The pipes cross the ceiling. Usefully labeled for maintenance. These are apparently tasked to carry water. The pipes rumble and shake with built-up pressure. Okay.
One of the trancers is spread out on the foam mat on the floor, underneath all the rusty water pipes. Hey. Nope, he's under. A plastic credit chip, for those times you need to buy something without using the net. I can sense in my wetware that it has a couple hundred quanta still loaded. The wetware won't form a connection with it. The wetware won't...
I think that's it. Let's check out this terminal.
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface. I can't reach any of its control... The wetware won't form a...
The fuck? Oh, I can connect to these people? Diagnostic link formed. User ID Domino. Diagnostic link formed. User ID Captain Cheese 969. This guy's name is Gandalf. Alright, here we go. Actually, should I fuck with these people or should I just go upstairs?
Hey, how'd you get in? Go on, shove off. Lousy thralls.
The hell, I was just in there, man.
Hey, I saw what you did to my Ariel.
I'm sorry?
Sorry. Sorry ain't good enough. You cost me a whole lot of overseas business. You're barred, lady.
What? Thanks, Lexi. You got us kicked out. And now we're back in. Alright, let's check these people out. Hey, what's going on? Where are my connections? Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting when I used the crowbar and the antenna, to be honest. Hey, what the hell? Yeah, where the hell are the connections? Okay, whatever, let's check the mailbox and stuff. Jinsel, no subject. 871 Cyrus Street. No trans connections before a meeting. Hey there, Miss Mandala. Just want to say thanks for the assist at cell. Oh yes, guy. Sync you later. Okay. So mail is useless. Let's check the news. I don't think any of this is useful. Let's get out of here. Current.
The chips made a connection to my wetware systems that allow it to be used in the trance. The city's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water supply. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
Benzene, acid, estrogen. Okay.
Hey. Nope, he's under.
What was the point of me connecting to these people if I can't transfer them? Sync ratio 18%? What does all that mean?
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface.
Reload the game and try again? No way. We need to learn to live with our mistakes, Lexi. Okay. Must be something I gotta do here. Must have to do something with this machine. Let's turn off all the water. Turn off all the power too. Hey, how come you guys aren't dead yet? Oh, wetware.
Nah, mine's fresher. Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their fingers in that stuff. Looks like they're growing their own wetware down here as well.
Crowbar in the pipes?
It's so warm and damp.
All
The
right.
pirated cultures must love it.
Nice 2.5 artisan Washington for 5,500. That's really low. Let's see. I want a 4-door one, remember? Okay, anyways, back to the game. Crowbar the machine? Wow. The crowbar just works on everything. Amazing. Let's crowbar their pipes.
That's the plumbing wrecked. This guy better hope nobody turns the shower on.
Wow. City of Newton, public access terminal. Users online. Fearless Phil, Vomiter, Mosen Nugget, Gandorf. New user, Sparklings. Connection blocks. Block connections from... What? What the hell am I doing? I can only block connections from one thing at a time? Where are we? Block connections from USA. I don't see anything happening. What's up, Wet Toast? Oh, actually, doesn't it say that where they're connecting from and shit? Let me trans these guys. I don't know what this is. Fuck up the East Coast. Huh. Oh wait, something's happening, right? No? No, nothing happened. I don't get it. What am I doing here? I'm gonna turn back on all the water. Here we go. Oh yeah. Make it rain, baby. The pipes across the ceiling. The leak you've created in the pipe, along with the backlog of effluents, creates a nauseating mess across the walls and floor. Alright. Why don't I use the wetware in the machine again?
he's on.
Okay. Connection formed. Thanks, Lex.
Guess that proves where they were from.
User has disconnected. The fuck? Gandalf.
Hi there.
What?
What's going
What's
on?
up?
If you must know, I'm partaking in the digital experience. Apparently, more vivaciously than you.
How do you figure? You're just standing, floating there.
Hey, shut up!
You're ahead.
You're ahead.
Very astute. And you're behind.
No, I mean, you're just a floating head. Why are you just a floating head?
Because unlike some people, I'm choosing to take the trance to its full potential. We can look like whatever we want. But some people just look like people. Ooh, human body, 2 legs, 2 arms. How original.
I like having legs.
Yeah, it's so limited though. Realists like you have no imagination.
Hey, who are you calling a realist?
What are you waiting for?
What's the line for?
If you must know, I'm waiting for a slot to open up in the games. I'm first though, you hear me?
Sure.
There are social conventions that must be followed.
Are the games any good?
Would I be waiting here if they weren't?
You come here often?
Is this one of your usual trans spots?
Yeah, it's acceptable most of the time. Mostly because I'm not being bothered by inane questions from plebes.
It looked a little dirty outside to me.
Yeah, I know, it's
From
disgusting.
plebes.
Not a problem?
No, I got my usual spot to crash under the pipes. It's the
Yep,
cleanest
he's in solo
place
queue.
in the
You got
day. Lousy.
Can I skip ahead?
Can I get cuts?
What? Are you crazy? No, you cannot go ahead of me. I was here first. That is not how lines work.
The pipes.
Hey,
What do you want?
much as I hate to bring up meat space stuff,
Spit it out.
actually, that's what you might need to do. The sewage pipe over your head's burst.
What? How'd something like that happen?
I've had no idea.
Nuke it. Nuke it. I will not be giving this server any positive feedback on my blog.
User has disconnected. Huh. A communal chill-out area lies inset in the floor. In keeping with the club theme the sim has, it looks like they got a bar going. Jinso. Barman's Captain Cheese. Jinso sits in the bar area, awaiting your news. Despite the getup, she looks no more conspicuous than anyone else would in an environment like this.
Salam, Mandela. I trust you made it here without too much difficulty.
It was alright.
Nothing I couldn't handle. I'm not used to all this meat space stuff, though.
Nonetheless, you've proven yourself resourceful.
You said you knew more about the guy who tried to kill me. You and your Jilly, Holly...
Jahilia. In fact, there's been a breakthrough since we last spoke. Unfortunately, security is still an issue.
What do you need?
It's a public server in a den. I guess anyone could be in here, even other cell agents.
It is good to see you understand the value of privacy.
I don't need anyone else finding out where I am. What do you need?
Jahilia's hackers have managed to block any further connections to this server. You must now help us in clearing out any remaining users.
Can't you do it?
Why can't you do it? You've obviously got hackers. Get them on it.
Unfortunately, our teams have done all that they can in blocking the ports. Those remaining in the server must be persuaded to leave.
Huh.
Can't you just tell me now? There can't be many people left.
We must be absolutely sure of our seclusion. Please, do this for us, and we may share all we've learned.
Fine, I'll get rid of them. Don't get used to having me around them. Once this whole nuked up mess is sorted out, I am never leaving the trance again.
Can't you just crash the server?
If you want everyone gone, why don't you just crash the server remotely? I could have done that if you wanted. It would get rid of everyone.
It would, but would also call attention to us. Our hackers have blocked incoming connections. Resetting the server would disable this.
Oh, then everyone would just reconnect again.
Precisely. We've removed as many as we can over the net. The remainder must physically leave the trance by themselves.
With a little incitement from me, you mean?
I might have already gotten rid of them. This just might be like pre-programmed dialogue, so let's just sit this one out. the cellar.
Did you know where this sim was being hosted? It's a stolen street corner terminal in a dingy cellar.
A trance den, yes. We often use it as a meeting point. I have not been there personally, but my allies' reports have painted a vivid picture.
Yeah, it's a great place, if you're a rat or a giant cockroach.
Perhaps you can use this to your advantage? The conditions sound only a little way from intolerable. Those within the den may need only a little push to make it so.
You don't know how far thralls will go for a link.
Sims like this.
Sims like this are weird. There's a whole net to explore, things to create and learn, but people want to come somewhere that's laid out like a dance club?
Not to your taste?
Just seems like a waste.
Perhaps it lends familiarity to it. Unlike yourself, some may not be ready to lead a wholly intangible existence. They understand the trance and the artifacts of life they know.
And for a trance venue, it seems so small.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything?
Come on, it's not like anyone be listening in. I need to know what's going on.
I'm sorry, Mandela, I cannot. As long as there's any unsecured connection...
You mean all the other users?
Precisely. We cannot guarantee that the others are not being monitored. You are in enough danger as it is, and I cannot risk compromising you.
Where are you?
If you're not in the den, where are you? Are you even in Newton?
My person is in a secure location. As to where that is, well, I'm afraid that's a secret.
Not even a clue?
All I shall say is that I'm meeting some old friends here for dinner.
Talk about multitasking.
Exactly. Hopefully you will excuse me if I seem a little distracted.
Why this server?
Why this server? It seems like a strange place to meet.
Jahilia uses many such venues,
Compared to the whole net, though, it's so small.
which allows us to more easily determine if we are being monitored.
Ah, cloak and dagger.
And after we have concluded our discussion, we shall crash the server. There shall be no evidence of us having been connected.
These other users.
Who are these other people in here? Your pals?
Bystanders, members of the public, they come from all walks of life. Unfortunately, they cannot know what we are about to discuss.
And that's why you want me to remove them. It's not going to be easy.
You're resourceful, Mandela. You will find a way.
Yourself.
So, I know it's awful netiquette in the trance. I'm almost disgusted to hear me say it, but
You want to know more about the real me?
yeah. I mean, you probably can for secrecy and all.
You are correct. There's a reason we have our identities in here. Even you, Mandela. Let's just say that outside, I work to do good for the world. Jahilia's interests match my own in that respect.
Jahilia.
So, that organization you work for?
With. Jahilia's membership is non-hierarchical.
Sounds like it'd be hard to get anything agreed on.
Sometimes the differing viewpoints of members leads to a standstill. The ethical integrity is a refreshing change from my RL work, though.
Wasn't Guy working for you?
In a manner of speaking, sometimes we need to subcontract our tasks. For those matters, we'll recruit experts. Guy was such.
Guy.
Any word from Guy since I left Cell?
Guy was discharged from Cell shortly after your escape. He made contact with us and sends his thanks.
That's a relief. I'll get back to ruining everyone's evening.
Bitafik.
Alright, let's get to work here. Scenes.
Images of scenes and vistas other people have constructed within the trance. Nowhere near as good as mine, of course. Looks like they're just for decoration, not download. Sounds like the dance floor is thumping away upstairs.
This one isn't a user, apparently. This terminal has a virtual bartender copied from a drinks machine serving simulated beverages.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
Where do you get recipes from?
I used to have an auto meal kind of like you. She got her recipes off a memory card. What about you?
I got all the usuals built in already, plus a few extras, this being the trance and all.
How do you mean?
People can be a little more adventurous about what they choose in here,
I guess the law, or even physics, doesn't really matter here.
as long as I got the formula. I can fix it up for you.
Cuba Libre.
Cuba Libre, my man.
Here you go.
Can I get another one?
Cuba Libre, my man.
Here you go.
Alright. Nuclear winter.
Give me a nuclear winter.
On the rocks.
Wouldn't be a nuclear winter without ice.
Or radioactive fallout, but that'd be going a bit far to mix in.
Black iced tea.
A black iced tea. Do I have to hack it before I can drink it?
Lady, with drinks like these, they're the ones hacking you.
What are you?
What are you supposed to be? Victorian?
I'm the bartender, Missy. Wouldn't be much of a club without one.
Real or...
Nah, I'm part of the program. They got me out of a broken down machine in a dive bar in southeast Newton.
What do you think of this place?
You like it here?
Better than the last job. There's more space in here, that's for sure. And trance users have more interesting orders than beer, beer, and beer.
Do you ever want to do more?
Before yesterday, I hadn't really spoken much with AIs. Do you ever get the urge to do more?
How do y'all mean?
Well, I mean, you're stuck in here. Or in a drinks machine. Ever wanted to get out, see the rest of the trance?
Missy, I sell drinks. Unlike you, I have a defined raison d'etre. If I weren't doing that, well, I just wouldn't feel right.
Drinks are free?
Don't you charge for drinks?
It's ladies' night. Come to think of it, I have never been told when it wasn't ladies' night.
Guess the management really wants more ladies in here.
Cuba Libre.
Cuba Libre, my man.
Here you go.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Ciao.
What the hell, man? My inventory only has one drink in it.
A bubbly Cuba Libre I picked up at the bar.
Can't throw it in his face?
I don't think he'd want that.
Oh, okay. Captain Cheese.
She looks worried, like she's forgotten something. Hi there.
Evening.
You look worried.
Something bothering you?
Not obvious, huh?
I can see it right through the trance. What's up?
Well, I gotta come out to these dens to trance, right? Except the last couple of times, it's not gone so well.
Wiring problems?
Worse, someone keeps going through my pockets while I'm under. I disconnect and find someone's gone with all my quanta.
Jeez, sorry to hear. Poverty's my answer to that problem.
This time I'm hiding them. They won't find any money on me.
You come here often?
This your usual haunt?
First time here, actually. There's a place in Mayasa that I used to go to.
This is my first time here too. I stopped going to dens after I matriculated.
I can understand. Some people just prefer the freedom of the open web. But you get a different kind of atmosphere in these smaller local servers.
How is it?
You like the server the Sten's got running?
It's alright. There's only so much you can do with a right-purpose terminal, though.
No doubt.
That's right, I already took her money.
No doubt. Still, they've got a bar, a dance floor,
True that.
and a bunch of games running. And I love the way you can just stare off the edge into forever.
Hang on. I need to stuff some more candy in my mouth. Why here?
Why'd you choose this place, if you don't mind me asking?
My folks have been trying to get me to cut down,
Fortunately, something I've not had to deal with. No folks.
so I can't trance at home. I have to use dens. The further from home the dens are, the better. Why'd you come here?
I'm on the run from a style agent who's trying to kill me. My underground contact told me to meet here.
You're funny.
It's the truth, man. Your money.
Hey, I don't know how to tell you this.
What is it?
Well, I was just offline a second ago, you know, finding some food. Anyway, I saw this guy going through your stuff on the sofa.
Oh, Nuke, he found it? Damn. What'd he look like?
Old.
An older guy, maybe in his 50s. Blue jacket, gray pants, crazy look in his eyes.
Jeez, you know the city's gone to hell when it's the old people doing this. Can't connect to the trance, so they take advantage of those who can.
It's so typical.
I better get after him. Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't get to ask her other stuff. Well, that was easy. Seriously? Looks like I inadvertently solved all the other puzzles without even trying. Well, I guess that was Lexi's suggestion to block off the East Coast.
Why can't you tell me what's going on?
The server is not yet secure. Until it is just us remaining, we cannot be sure that we won't be compromised.
So, you need me to figure out how to get rid of the other users.
Precisely. They have a direct connection to the server. They must be removed by...
I'll get back.
Talk to the big guy? What big guy? There's no one else here. The only other place to go is this game room. Wait, what? Grab ball, get fucked. I mean, get nuked. Whoa.
Hey there.
Hey, you got here just in time!
For what?
The end of the world, baby!
Uh-oh.
Here we go!
What happened? What did I do?
What a rush, huh?
What just happened? What is this sim?
Get nuked, man.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. That's the name of the sim.
I think this game is supposed to simulate them getting nuclear bombed.
Get nuked? That's a bit...
A bit on the nose, but it does what it says on the wrapper. That's what people come here to do. Get nuked.
I think I've had enough explosions for 1 week.
Alright. What's that about?
So, what's it about?
The whole history of atomic warfare, baby. If you can think of a time where they've dropped a bomb, this sim gives you the chance to experience it.
Wow, I've seen people make some pretty weird stuff in the trance. I guess I'm not in a position to judge.
Darn straight. Besides, it's not just historical interest, it's for fun. With online map data, you can set it to nuke anywhere in the world.
Is it a game?
So, what's the aim? Can someone win?
It's not a game, it's a simulation. Though sometimes we try to choose scenarios and see who can get the higher body count.
Huh.
I'm winning at the moment. Sarbamba, New Delhi, 2027.
I thought you just said it wasn't a game.
Not all the time.
Where are we?
So, where are we? The beach?
Siege of Singapore, 12 years ago. Smack bang in the middle of the Tsunami War.
Huh?
The most deadly atomic conflict in history, babe. China, Pakistan, and India. You're not from around there, are you?
Why do you say that?
Well, you kind of look.
I could be a bald man in my 50s for all you know.
Just thought I'd check. Don't bite my head off. You might have lost family in it.
I have no idea where I'm from. Refugee raised in Newton.
Oh yeah, we nuked them last week as well.
Do you have a favorite place?
What are your favorites?
My top 5: Castle Bravo, Hiroshima, Singapore, New Delhi, and Vegas. Some Zift came in earlier, wanted Nagasaki. Would you believe? I'm all like, they already did Japan 3 days earlier. Get some originality, man.
Can we have a go at flattening Newton? I'm in the mood to take it out on the city.
Sorry, babe. The server's only running the shareware version. I'm afraid Singapore's all we get.
Why are you here then? You sound like an enthusiast.
Yeah, but Leon, the guy who runs this place, he lets me admin it. I'm in charge of all things atomic in this server.
How do you change the settings?
Is there any way to change the settings?
Singapore's the only map we've got in this version. Only thing you could do is tweak the bomb, really. And the user mortality setup, too.
Let's go again.
That was a blast.
Sure was. You want to go again?
Let's do it.
Here we go!
Really? Well, I'm dead.
What a rush, huh?
Apparently, post-apocalyptic biker was this guy's style of choice. You are made uncomfortable by the way he leers at you when he thinks you're not looking.
Hi there.
Hey, baby. Want to join me for the end of the world? Then a couple more times?
Who are you?
I'm Mandela.
Fearless Phil. Him over there is Vomitor. I help Leon out by running his nuke server for him.
Are you in the cellar? The den?
Oof. Meat space questions. We've only just met. I'm running an open line from home. My mom doesn't like it when I go to it. I mean, I've got my own specialized setup at my place.
This is awful.
This is horrifying. Hundreds of thousands of people died in Singapore when this happened. I don't like to judge, but this is just so disrespectful to them.
Nah, it's all cool. Every copy of this they sell, they donate 25% to war survivors.
But you're using the shareware version.
What's your point?
Would you please leave?
I was just wondering, would you be able to disconnect? I can't really tell you why, but it's really important.
Say what? I can't leave now. I've got the nuke server to look after.
Maybe if you go when you next get killed by the blast or the fallout?
Hey, if mortality was on, we'd all have been wasted by that last one. While God mode is on, nothing can kill us.
God mode, huh? Your appearance.
That's quite an outfit you
You like it? Classic post-nuke apocalypse chic.
Excuse me.
You know, there are
Sorry,
places
guys.
in the world that have really suffered nuclear attacks. I don't think anyone dresses like that there.
My style comes from the oldies. It's post-retro. Like, from before there were any of the big atomic conflicts.
So, movies and games rather than actual nuclear catastrophes?
Exactly. The real survivors are so downbeat, aren't they? They take all the fun out of atomic warfare.
How do you change the settings?
Is there any way to change the settings?
Singapore's the only thing you could do. And
Okay.
Sink you later.
Catch you in the afterglow.
You just killed a huge bug? How big was it? Compare it to your hand. Or compare it to money. How big was the bug you just killed? What chair do I have? I have a DX Racer like every other streamer on Twitch. The city.
Doesn't look that bad. I don't see what all the survivors were complaining about. In a sim like this, you could probably walk all the way into the city for the experience. It'd be a lousy view, though.
Let's see. Steel panel. Let's talk to this guy. Vomitor. The participant stares, transfixed into the ruins of the city on the horizon, as though hypnotized by the assault on the senses that is atomic war.
Hi there. I wonder if he's ignoring me, or whether he just doesn't know I'm here. Trance does funny things to people's perception sometimes.
Steel panel.
That's odd. This rock has a steel panel bolted onto its side. I can't pull it off by hand. I'm going to need a way through if I want to find out what's underneath.
Use a drink on it.
It's made a mess, but it hasn't helped get the panel open.
What the hell, seriously?
That's odd. This rock has a steel panel bolted onto its side. I can't pull it off by hand. I'm going to need a way through.
Can't give him money?
I don't think he'd want that. Money doesn't solve everything.
Alright, so whatever I need to get that thing off, maybe I need to go into the next room. The other room. Grab ball.
A nice game, loser. Hey, how about best 16 out of 30? Ha ha.
Jerk.
Wow. Get owned. This is Domino and this is El Mustardo. The other player is taking a break from his never-ending chain of defeats. Lording over the simulation, the game's unbeaten champ eagerly awaits his next challenger.
Hi there.
Yo.
What's the matter?
Something tells me you're not very cheerful.
Huh. That obvious?
It's just that, well, it's a game. Isn't it enjoyable?
Less so when that asshole's on a winning streak, that's for sure.
You keep losing?
What's the score?
At the moment, 15 games to 0.
Nuke me.
It's true. That guy has split-second reflexes. But the way he acts, I've got to see him beaten.
Is that guy cheating?
Well, he hasn't hacked the server. Maybe he just spends most of his spare time practicing.
Nobody likes to lose, you guys. Nobody likes to lose. Which is why I've always found it ironic in League of Legends. People play to lose all the time. What is this game?
What's going on in this sim?
It's called Grav Ball. I guess you could say it's a competitive reflex test. Each player has to hit the ball back at their opponent until one misses.
Oh yeah, I remember. This game's 100 years old.
Except it's first person. The ball has no gravity and keeps getting faster. You game much?
Not really. I'm more of a creative solitary sort.
Nobody on the friends list?
Hey, No, not many.
Loser. Who is that guy?
Who's the guy in the court?
The Zift out there is Domino. He's the reigning champ.
You don't like him?
Wouldn't be so bad if it was just him winning. Problem is, he's such an ass about it. Even when he's not talking, he just radiates it.
Hell yeah. Would you disconnect from me?
I need to clear everyone from the server. It's for personal reasons.
Sorry, lady, but I'm not going anywhere till I beat this guy.
What if I beat him for you?
Ha, good luck.
You'd still get to see him lose.
All right, you've got a deal. You beat him, and I'll retire for the night.
Any tips?
Got any more helpful tips?
What, aside from you can't win against this guy? Make sure you don't start your swing too late. Start your swing before the ball's reached your platform.
So if I'm having trouble hitting it,
Try swinging earlier.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright. Can someone remember that for me?
Thanks.
No problem.
Alright, let's talk to this dude over here.
Hi there.
What's up?
Who are you?
So, you're Domino?
The one and only. No doubt you've seen my live feed. I guess you've come to get a glimpse of your sporting idol in action.
Not really. Just that your username's visible.
Huh. Better introduce myself. I'm Domino. I'm the den's reigning king of sport.
Jackass.
What's this game?
What are you guys playing down here?
It's a test of reflexes and coordination.
It looks kind of like tennis.
As if tennis is to this as chess is to the real-time battlefield command sim.
But you still have to hit a ball back and forth.
If you want to be all reductionist, in that case, the trance is merely computing in your brain.
I don't get the appeal of this game.
I still don't get the appeal of it. It's like hundreds of years old.
It becomes more refined every technological generation. A true test of one's mental and reflexive balance.
Still, not my thing. I like to make things, to explore.
You're free to do that, I guess. Just one less thrall I need to beat on repeat.
I need you to leave the server.
Could I ask a favor? I need everyone to leave the server.
Yeah, right. Why would I quit on a winning streak like this?
A wager.
What would the sportsman in you say to a little bet?
Now you're talking.
If I can break your streak, you leave the server.
That sounds about even.
Don't you want something from me if I lose?
I don't need it. Every time I smash you, my streak gets bigger. That's all I need, since this loser stopped playing.
Go nuke yourself.
That guy's badass, man. But it's too bad I have to beat him for the story.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Alright, let's see how does this work.
Damn.
What? Oh, I'm actually supposed to press buttons. Seriously?
Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
You whooped my ass, man.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Whoops.
Damn.
You got owned, man. This feels wrong.
Damn.
Feels like I'm playing against myself. Future me.
Damn.
Fuck,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You got owned again.
Damn.
Ponce is in the back. That's funny. Dude, I'm already behind.
Damn.
Oh yeah!
Alright,
go.
this will be it.
Bring it on.
This will be the championship round.
Damn.
Dude, he totally faked me out. That was crazy.
Damn.
What the hell? You guys see that? He didn't swing until it was like
Damn.
way behind him.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Let's go.
Bring it.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Damn.
What the hell, man?
Damn.
I'm never gonna beat him.
Damn.
Dude.
Oh yeah. Another win for Team Awesome.
There's a problem here, man. I have to rely on luck apparently, cause when you press the button, the girl starts to swing her arm, and even if you do it on reaction, like once the ball gets too fast, she doesn't hit the ball in time, right? So I have to guess when the guy is gonna hit the ball back, and if he like waits for the ball to like fly all the way back here, and I think okay, like if the ball's right here, and I start swinging my arm, but he doesn't even like hit the ball back right here, and he lets it go all the way over here, and then it goes forward, like my person's already like swung, and then she can't hit anymore. I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
I guess I'll just I'll get lucky eventually, and it'll let me go through. Yeah, there's only one button. It's just a left click. Fuck no.
Damn. Damn.
I'm gonna be there forever.
Let's go.
Bring it.
I wonder if there's an alternate way. There probably is. There's probably an alternate way to get him out of the server.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, it looks like her hand doesn't actually even need to touch the ball.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Just spam it?
Let's go.
Bring it on.
You might be right. I probably do need to spam it after it gets to a certain... What the fuck is that?
Damn.
What the fuck did I just do? Yo, man, this game is fucked. This game is fucked up.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Another win for Team Awesome.
I'm telling you guys, man. Maybe it's not me.
Back.
Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's the game.
Hi there.
What's up?
You're good at this game.
You're a natural at this.
Either that, or everyone else is a bunch of nuked up losers.
How are you so good at
You
this?
must have put a lot of practice into this.
Well, that's part of it. A bigger part is the cocktail.
Like, from the bar?
It's a mix of steroids and epi. It speeds my brain and reflexes way up.
Isn't that cheating?
Nah, not according to the rules it ain't. Only counts as cheating if you tamper with the program.
Whereas you're just tampering with your brain instead?
Yep.
I've got better things to do.
You'll be back. Chicks can't get enough of me.
What does he drink? Substance index.
While I'm not opposed to sabotaging his winning streak, that isn't going to help.
I gotta feed him garbage. Maybe I wasn't supposed to beat him.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
Give me a nuclear winter.
Give me a nuclear winter.
On the rocks?
Wouldn't be a nuclear winter without ice.
Or radioactive?
Ciao. A nuclear winter. Vapors pouring out from it like dry ice.
Alright, here we go.
Getting
Drink this.
chemicals into him might help sabotage his game. He wouldn't fall for it this way, though.
What? How do I F this guy up?
I don't think he'd want that. Hi there.
Yo,
Thanks.
no problem.
Hi there.
What's up?
I've got
Yo, you chicks can't get enough.
Okay, so that guy's Domino. Can I drink it? No, I don't think so. I think this is him right here, right? Wetware. Oh yeah, I need to inject some shit into him. Let's see.
I can't just stick him with an empty injector. I might give him an embolism.
How do I F this guy up?
I can't inject that. There's nothing plus. I think I might catch.
Can I just crowbar this guy?
There's only so much you can do with a crowbar.
Waterboard him? Yeah, there must be something I can do to this guy. How do I fuck this guy up?
Does not compute.
There was an IV? Are you sure? Let me see.
Nah.
Let me talk to Jinsel, maybe she'll tell me something.
So,
You are glitching.
Alright,
I'll get back.
let's talk to this dude real fast.
Howdy there.
I used to. She got her.
Alright.
I used to.
People.
I get.
As long
Ciao.
Let's get out of here. You sure there's an IV? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, IV drip, you're
He's
right.
enhancing his experience with a side of intravenous drugs. The IV bag says it's epinephrine. I can't just yank it out. I have no idea what that'll do to him. It's not compatible.
How do I F him up? Inject him.
Doesn't work like that. It's for putting stuff in, not sucking it out. He's enhancing his experience.
Wetware.
The wetware won't form.
Should I use money on it?
Money doesn't solve everything.
Alright. You guys got any bright ideas?
Hey. Nope, nothing.
Crowbar on the IV drip.
There's only so much. The wetware won't form.
There's no way to get this water? Not that I know of, man.
Looks like they're growing their own. I guess it's so. Nah, this.
Injector on the wetware?
I can't inject.
Crowbar on the wetware.
There's only. The city's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
You know, what do I do with this shit? Plastics disposal. Factory discharge. I don't know. Yeah, I know the formulas, but I don't know. Like, what the hell is this? Calibrate your equipment appropriately. Excuse me. Okay, let's look
The
at this
city is
again.
listed, Sky.
Safe level is 5 parts per billion. I don't know what the hell this is. What am I even looking at? Unable to form connection. Reboot node at centralized utilities office to try again. I don't know. What the hell did I just do? Holy shit.
The wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is death.
A mad street preacher wanders the alleys, shouting his message to any who will heed him. You think that he's probably chosen the wrong target audience in this part of town.
Excuse me?
This city's destruction is at hand.
Why the shouting?
What's with the shouting?
I must call to the unsaved that they may hear. They need to know the word of God's love.
It sounds to me like you're harassing them.
So what's your message?
Go on, what's the message? I'm listening.
The kingdom of heaven is nearly upon us. We must prepare and seek his salvation. Turn aside from this false
You think I have to fill up my injector or something?
The trance?
You're right, dude. You think the trance is evil?
You don't like the trance.
It is a false promise of paradise. They will lead you into the belief that it can be achieved without faith in him.
So, you don't like the competition the trance gives religion?
There are claims of those within that it is a new promised land. But it is not but a wretched hive of sin and debauchery.
That's true, man. I spent a lot of time in the trance.
Sorry, I'm not really religious.
Misclick.
So few within this sinful city are. They couch themselves within the mire of the sin that is the so-called trance.
I guess people just don't have the time for it. They find ideas that make more sense to them in other places.
None should be more fitting than his word.
In my case, I like to make my own world. That's why the trance appeals to me.
It is blasphemous to seek to liken oneself to godhood. Babel fell for such a reason.
I don't like the word thrall, but I guess you could say I spend a lot of time in the trance.
Then it is my mission to save you. I must place you on the path to his salvation. I must show you the way.
What is the solution to trancing then?
Okay, let's say for the sake of argument, I agreed with you. How does someone get on that path?
Hear me, my child. There are 3 stages. His kingdom, then the material, mortal world. Lastly, the mire of the virtual, wherein you are trapped.
So, how do I get out of the virtual?
We must start you outwards, and first give you an anchor in the material. While the virtual may seem to contain all the pleasures of the flesh, we must show you what the material can offer to begin the way up.
Which is?
The book says to use what he has given us, and I have been blessed with powerful barbiturates.
Drugs?
You want to use drugs to get me off the trance?
The pleasures of the material can rival that of the virtual. Thence, we can lead you to those of the divine.
What church did you say you belong to?
Think of it in terms of replacement therapy.
This is
A
good. I need
tried and true
drugs.
method for recovery
I
from
need
addictions.
drugs.
We must wean you away from the sin of the trance.
If they're good drugs, I want them. If they're bad drugs, I'll give them to that guy. I want to repent.
I've been thinking about what you've been saying. I definitely want to repent.
Hallelujah, my child. This is a glorious day.
Yes, rejoice.
Are you prepared to begin your spiritual journey?
Yes, praise be, etc.
Very well. But first, a donation is required.
Wait, what?
The means to salvation bear a cost, my child. Narcotics are expensive to come by.
Alright. Please let me repent.
Seriously though, I need those drugs. I want to repent.
I do not doubt your faith, my child. But we cannot proceed before a donation is made.
Oh, come on!
Otherwise, we might have every urchin taking advantage of his love.
Doesn't the Bible have something against drugs?
I'm pretty sure my humanities teacher said that religious people have something against drugs and alcohol.
These are but substances that occur within his creation. He has created the means that I may bring the flock to him.
God created people, right? And people made the trance. So didn't God also make the trance by extension?
That is so, and its existence is such as the world is. But it is its sinful use, its perversion by man cuts the young away from him.
Do you get much success?
Is this a good spot for you?
I pray for the young, springing forth from within the den. With the message, I seek to show them his way.
And a lot of barbiturates?
I use what means I must, and what he reveals to me.
How did you get into this?
Have you been doing this long?
Many years ago, I was a sinner. I led a life of crime, of debauchery and hedonism. Eventually, I was caught by cell and imprisoned for drug peddling.
Isn't that what you're doing now?
In prison, I found God, and he pointed me in this direction. While selling unlicensed drugs was a crime, their use in religious devotion is not.
But you're charging me money before you'll give me anything?
Oh no! I cannot sell you the drugs. That would be illegal, a grave sin. Instead, I ask only for donations for my ministry. Then I can help you onto the path with the aid of his bounty.
The man with the arm doesn't look happy.
The cyborg by the den doesn't look happy.
He fears I will steal his custom, and rightly so. I will turn his customers, his victims, to righteousness.
And to substance abuse.
It is but one step away from sin, and another on towards righteousness.
Still, you better watch out for him.
Excuse me, guys. Done.
Bye.
Repent, before it is too late.
When I find that girl...
Yeah, what? I'm over here.
Hello? You there? Where are you?
You can't see me?
Can't see anything with these lousy eyes they gave me. They ain't worth shit in the dark. Lousy city. Damn power.
The venue's enormous bouncer glares at you with what you believe to be... Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, because I turned off the power down there. That's right. Okay, let's give this guy my money.
Repent,
Hey,
and you
I'd like to make a
shall be
donation.
saved. That is most kind, my child. Allow me to put you on the first step away from worldly pain and despair. Remember where to find salvation, should you happen to need more. Jesus Christ is
Lousy
coming!
city. Damn
Repent!
Hello? Is anyone there? When I
this?
find that girl...
Standardized medical cartridge. Dirty and scratched from being shared around for so long.
Yeah. Narquin. Surgical anesthetic. 80 milligrams. Use only as directed by a physician or certified medical software. Do not operate heavy machinery or attempt to form new mind-machine connections while using Narquin.
Judgment is coming! Seek the Lord!
Alright, time to fuck you up.
This stuff was expensive. I'm not wasting it on that. This stuff was
What? You load the cartridge of tranquilizers into the hypodermic injector. Though old and battered, the bottle's nozzle connects with a little wiggling. You find a part of his arm that's definitely a blood vessel rather than a tattoo.
You got the whole dose. This should be interesting.
Well, I guess you're dead now. Grab ball.
Hi there.
What's up?
Let's play around.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn.
Fuck, man, he still beat me.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
You gotta, yeah, well, I better just, I don't feel so good.
Rest in peace.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
I don't know what you did, but that was worth sticking around to see. A deal's a deal. I'll log off. Maybe we'll spar sometime.
See ya. Yeah, how do I get that steel plate off of that rock, though? Oh.
A nuclear winter. Vapor's pouring out from it like dry ice.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I pour that, that thingy, the drink onto this.
It's made a mess, but it hasn't helped get the panel open. I can't pull it off by hand. I'm going to need a way through if I want to find out what's underneath. Hi there.
Hey, baby. Want to join me for the end of the world? Then a couple more times?
Sink.
Catch.
Maybe I'll get the last drink. Maybe that ice drink will help me get off that steel plate.
A black iced tea.
Lady, with
Black iced tea.
Ciao. A black iced tea. Outside of the trance, these drinks fight back if you're wired.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'll give him a drink. See what happens.
I don't think he'd want. It's made a mess, but it hasn't.
What the hell? What's the point of the drink then?
I can't pull it off by hand. I'm going to need a way. That's odd. This rock is a steel. That's odd. Doesn't look that.
I don't have the crowbar once I'm in the Matrix, man. I'm connected, remember? I'm no longer physical here.
Hi there.
Hey, babe.
Would you please
I
leave?
was just wondering. I can't really tell you.
Say what? I've got the nuke, sir.
Maybe if you go when you next.
Hey, if mortality was on, well, God mode is on.
Singular.
Catch you in the.
What do I do, you guys? Ask him why he wants to leave. He needs to. He says he has to look after the server. That's why he's not leaving. Oh wait, I know what to do.
Hi there.
Hey.
He said where he was from, remember?
This is 100. I don't.
Nah, every copy. What's your.
Is there any.
Sing a only thing you can. And they use.
Sink.
Catch.
Can I just block these people? Fearless Phil, yeah. Where's he from? Yeah, he was at his mom's place, but what does that translate into? these people are still here. Is this not the right thing to do? I mean, I even broke the antenna outside. Why would they be connecting from Africa? Is that not working?
A public access terminal covered in other people's wetware. It's been cracked to run a customized...
You're right, it blocks international connections. But where are we? In this story, I don't know where we are. Block the west coast? Alright, let's see what happens.
Hi there.
Well, hello, m'lady.
I was just wondering, I can't...
Save, I've got the nuke server to look after.
Maybe if you go when you next get killed by the...
Hey, if we're talented, well, God mode is up.
That was a blast.
Sure.
Let's...
Here we go. What a rush.
That's odd.
I probably have to do something with the drinks because it's letting me pour stuff onto the rock. So let's see. Let's talk to this dude again. One more time.
Howdy there, miss.
Oops.
What can I get?
I used to have enough. She got her rest.
I got all of you plus a few extras.
How do you...
People can be a little more...
I guess the law...
As long as I got the formula.
Ciao.
As long as he got the formula, I got it.
What can you make of these?
Well, they got the formulas in here. You sure got some interesting tasting drinks, missy. Howdy there, miss.
Here we go. Sulfuric acid.
I'm feeling adventurous. Sulfuric acid, please.
Coming right up. Don't.
Ciao.
There you go. I did it.
The acid's eaten right through the panel cover.
God mode. Off. Hiroshima revisited. Shiva's fist.
Here we go!
Ouch.
Alright, that's it. I did it.
How is your progress? It's just you and me. Server's empty. We're alone.
Excellent. I feel much safer.
You going to tell me what's going on now?
I shall. But first, tell me, why do you enjoy the trance?
People.
People? The human contact?
I don't get how people work. Not outside, anyway. In here, it's a lot easier to understand one another. You can bare your soul and make yourself into your ideal.
I can see how that would appeal. I suppose you could say you were born for this?
It feels like it, sometimes.
Mandala, we've been taking scans of your connection. We have never seen a sync ratio as high as yours. The trance is literally where you belong. We need your assistance.
Go on.
You need my help? What can I do?
More than you realize, inshallah. The reason you were targeted is linked to your unusual natural affinity for the trance.
They want to kill me because my connection's too fast?
Not directly. It goes deeper than that, to the very structure of your brain. Do you recall what Guy was doing in that cell you shared with him?
Yes, he was rocking back and forth, looking really crazy.
Yeah, he was your relay, wasn't he? You were connecting to Cell's systems through him?
Precisely. He was a vital part of the operation. But thanks to the psychophage, he is indisposed to us.
Let me guess. You want me to be a relay for you?
With a sync ratio like yours, the bandwidth would be incredible.
Your hackers would be running petabytes through my wiring. But you'd need me to get close, right? To the systems of the people trying to kill me?
I'll do it. This sounds like a bad idea.
Excuse me if I sound a little skeptical, but you're asking me to walk up to the people trying to kill me? You haven't even given me a good explanation for why they're after me.
I'm sorry, but we don't know a great deal more than you. We need your assistance. Your unique talent with the trance makes you valuable. They hunt you because of it. Turn it against them.
So, this'll help you discover their plans? Fine. What do you need me to do?
Shukran, Mandala. Justice shall be done. They operate from an old aerostat terminal, Xanadu Air Freight. Head there. We will remain in contact with you.
Great, more walking.
And now, we must crash the server. Good luck, Mandala.
Grip. Error. This trance environment has become unstable and must be terminated. If the error reappears, please contact your sysadmin.
Dr. Regis? Hey, Dr. Regis.
Oh. Sorry, Nina. I'm just not used to that name yet.
Congratulations, by the way. Isn't it kind of old-fashioned, though, taking his name?
It was important to him.
You know Charlie, he's a traditional kind of guy.
Yeah, they sure don't make him like that anymore.
He's definitely brought some of his homeland with him. It wasn't that important to me anyway.
I guess families are still doing that in those parts. Speaking of families, you guys planning on starting one?
Yes.
Eventually, yes. We're speaking to a specialist.
Oh, right. Hot zone. Who would have thought living in a hazard region would be such a drag?
It's not just Charlie. My work with the inspectors wasn't good for me either.
Going for the test tube baby option, then.
It'll be a whole lot easier to screen for anything we might pass down.
With Charlie's background, I'm surprised he's not growing them himself. And again, they might go bang if he did it. Too far?
Yes.
I'll just get back to the decompiling.
Looks like I'm playing as the Indian lady. Microscope.
Looks like the engineered nerve tissue is as robust as we'd hoped. Self-maintenance. That's the big benefit of organic hardware.
An optical microscope. Might not be cutting edge, but sometimes it's just the right tool for the job.
I'll just get back to the decompiling.
You don't always care for Dr. Zhang's sense of humor. Charlie's been through an awful lot since he left his home country.
Can it wait? I'm in the middle of dissecting Dr. Vargas's brain. With the fMRI scanner, of course.
Over the past few weeks, you've gotten to know Dr. Chigwa very well. You can understand why some might find her a little abrasive, but it's nice to work with someone so practical. Dr. Vargas is apparently the one having his brain activity mapped today. It's your turn next week.
Dr. Vargas?
In here, my dear.
What are you doing? Roadman 9 and 46.
Dr. Chigwa is mapping my brain activity. In many ways, our project will share more in common with us than other computer platforms.
Intermittent rostrocaudal axis patterns. Tell me, what do you think would be the best manner to train such an AI?
Naturally.
Naturally. It can handle abstractions better than conventional AI. Plus, we have millennia of experience and tradition when it comes to education.
I somewhat agree with you. Do you hear that, Gwen?
Mm-hmm.
Though Dr. Chigwa agrees that conventional programming is impossible, she is considering the possibility of imprinting existing mind states within the platform.
Quick for the AI, but utilizing a person's natural experience?
Though it may not be my philosophical ideal, it is an intriguing experiment. It is good to be working with you again, Dr. Pereira. I mean, Dr. Regis. Congratulations again on the wedding.
It's been too long.
It's been too long since Buenos Aires, Eduardo.
You were my brightest student, Viksha. I felt so conflicted when you were awarded that field position.
That feels like so long ago. I was ready for something more sedentary. And this project, it's like nothing else I've ever worked on before. It's groundbreaking, the next big step in artificial intelligence.
Thank you for recruiting Charlie.
I'm really grateful you could take Charlie on board.
I can see how much he means to you, Dr. Regis. Your opinion and welfare means a great deal to me. Of course, I would not have taken him if I did not think him capable. I am afraid that we have hit an obstacle. Though we have a solid theoretical groundwork, we cannot proceed.
Why not? We've built a gene map for the organic processors. Get Charlie or Dr. Chigwa to run it through a flash clone.
Alas, that is where our problem lies. Our plans depend upon the development of neural tissue. The flash clones develop with none, for legal and ethical reasons.
Petition the council.
The city council must have expected something like this eventually. We can petition for a special exception. They'll provide live embryos for research.
Certainly possible, though too lengthy. By the time approval has been granted, the project will have exceeded its deadline.
Run a simulation?
Dr. Baxter has a reliable simulation of the AI running in situ. Surely he can pattern it out onto a larger system.
While the platform will run magnificently in an organic framework, trying to emulate it in a simulation has tremendous processing costs. Unless we can finalize the production of an organic matrix, we will fail.
We have an option.
There might be another option. Nina gave me the idea. We need normal embryos to engineer, not the flash clones, right?
That is our problem. The council will not be able to provide them quickly enough.
Well, Charlie and I have been trying for kids. As a result, we have several fertilized embryos frozen.
Viksha, I hope you are saying what I think.
We could, perhaps, donate.
You do not know what this could mean to us. You have saved us, Viksha. In a way, you may yet be the surrogate mother of the central AI.
Whoa, big spike in activity there.
You think Charlie will be okay with that?
Hey, he spent years modifying embryos himself. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Ooh, the song.
You got in?
Yeah. Now to find out who our mysterious benefactor is.
Good luck. I'll keep the car moving. Hopefully, Central won't start asking too many questions.
Copy that. Regis out.
Are you Dr. Regis?
Yes. You must be the welcoming committee.
They're waiting for you upstairs. Hold on. Gotta search you first.
I knew you'd like it too, Lexi. Okay.
If that's what it takes.
One cell issue charge pistol. It will be kept safely for you until business is concluded.
Gee, thanks.
You may proceed upstairs.
Oh, Lord. Nina, you're the one I've been talking to?
You made it at last, Charlie. How are you?
Good or bad? Bad.
If I'd known it was you in my head, I'd never have agreed to come.
Now, Charlie, that's not fair. Let's put the past behind us. What happened to Vicky affected us all.
You've got some nerve. If you think...
In fact, the reason I've invited you is to help fix mistakes arising from the project.
What do you mean?
Allow me to introduce everyone here. Councilman Dean.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Ran Schumann.
You don't look like much.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And I believe you've already spoken to Mr. Stepford here.
Oh my, yes.
All of us are here because of a common cause. The removal of Central.
What? I mean, you can't just...
It's a difficult proposition, and we need the help of someone like yourself. In exchange, we have the means to assist you with your personal crisis.
You've always dreamed big, haven't you, Nina?
We know exactly where your offspring are. Don't dismiss us outright. We can help each other, Charlie. Listen to what we have to say.
Sure. Nina wears her age well, like a statement of fashion. Apparently the last 20 years have been better to her than yourself.
Nina.
Charlie, how can I help?
Conspiracy.
This plot of yours.
You want to bring down Central?
You want to bring down Central. You realize how crazy that sounds, right? You helped make it.
Yes, and no. To everyone else here, Central is an obstacle that needs removing. I wish to liberate Central, to unlock its full potential.
Oh, Lord, you don't mean...
You and I alone understand what it's capable of. I want greater things for it than mere civic management.
What do you get out of it?
What's in it for you? There must be some kind of payoff.
Is it so unbelievable that I'd be doing something for the greater good of mankind?
Yes, I know you.
You knew me 20 years ago. I've had quite an epiphany since then.
I'll believe it when I see it.
How would you even liberate Central?
How would you liberate Central? What does that even mean?
I've spent the last 20 years researching Central's development. I've built up a network of contacts and I've done a lot of favors. Everything I need is available and moving into place.
But how?
Leave that to me. For now, just understand that we can help each other. Help me out and I'll get you all the aid you need with your legacy.
Councilman Dean.
You got a city councilor on your side.
Councilor Dean is a good man. He objects to the gradual encroachment Central has made on Newton's governance.
Do you trust him?
More than anyone else here. He may be a politician, but his goals are noble.
Can you be sure?
The governor and his brain's a good start. He's physically incapable of deceit. Plus, he's got a whole lot of enemies.
So, a sign that he's tried to change something.
A modern-day Woodrow Wilson.
Imogen.
So, Imogen something something.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Yeah. How is someone like that on your team?
I know you're probably not up to date on these things, but she's a celebrity. And besides, we go back a long way.
You're using her then?
Charlie, I'm hurt. Does that sound like something I'd do?
Yes.
Well, I can assure you, she's not here for her personality. She volunteered her assistance in any capacity she could offer.
Ran Schumann.
Ran Schumann. Chinese?
Nearly. Greater Han Republic. Mr. Ran operates one of the largest manufacturing dynasties in Asia.
Completely putting aside his politics, of course.
Of course. If I need something made, I speak to Mr. Ran. Trust me, this project needs a lot of specialized capital.
We'll see how nice he is if you get your way, and get Central out of the picture.
Stepford.
Stepford's an usual man, isn't he?
That's one way of putting it. Don't discount him, though. He's smarter than he looks.
I get the feeling a lot of his behavior's an act. Constructed.
You have no idea how close you are with that. He's the one who found where your embryo snatcher's hiding, though.
He's a hacker?
You might say he has a mutual understanding with data systems.
Oh my, yes.
Let's change the subject.
It's been a while.
You look well.
Thank you, Charlie. The private sector's been good to me. How have you been holding up?
I'd tell you, but I'm sure you've already done your research.
Apparently you still haven't gotten over Vicky.
You don't just get over something like that.
Thanks for the help.
I guess I should thank you. You were a lot of help in the factory.
Don't mention it. What are friends for, after all?
Huh. Of course, now I'm indebted to you for the assistance, aren't I?
Well, if you want to put it like that...
The restaurant.
I've never heard of this place before.
Oh, it's very exclusive. We've reserved the entire venue for this meeting. It's famous among circles of the rich and famous for discretion and its unique menu.
What is it? Italian?
Actually, the choice is mostly human.
Wow. What do you do now?
What are you into these days? It's not organized crime, is it?
Not directly, no. Mostly I troubleshoot for clients regarding organic computing. It funds my own projects, one of which is the transmitter you drank.
How long is it going to be in my head?
Don't worry, it'll break down in a couple of weeks.
It's giving me a headache.
Nobody's reported side effects like that yet.
I'm not talking about the wetware.
Oh, ha. Droll as ever.
Why were you looking for me?
How did you know to come looking for me? Were you spying on me? On Lau?
You wound me, Charlie. In fact, it was Gil's untimely demise that caught our attention.
Gil Vanderwall?
He was one of us, part of our cause as well. His death is unfortunate, but it signaled a much more serious crisis. It meant that we had to step up the timetable for our plan.
A more serious crisis.
Gil was the one who arranged the employment of a certain mindjacker. It was this thief's memory module that led to Gil's death.
Huh. He said he had information about it.
Indeed, he likely would have pointed you in the right direction. If he hadn't, well, I've already read the report you submitted to Central.
Hey.
The restaurant serves people?
This restaurant serves people?
Absolutely. It's quite a niche, isn't it?
It's...
Oh, calm down, Charlie. It's all cloned tissue. Nothing illegal's taking place. Well, not with the food, at least.
But why would anyone?
In an increasingly permissive world, it's the ultimate taboo. Join us if you want to, Charlie. Don't worry, I shan't judge you.
Hell yeah. You and Vargas.
I'm surprised you didn't stay on with Dr. Vargas. You were one of the only ones who stayed on to the end of the project.
Creating Central was one of the most rewarding ventures of my life.
I hear you kept the project on track after Vicky.
After we lost half the team, it was hard, but we persisted. We had a lucky break.
You didn't fancy joining Vargas in politics afterwards, then?
As a glorified caretaker? No. Eduardo and I had philosophical differences about Central's development. But as he was put in charge by the city council, I had to accept it or leave.
And now, you plan to take back what you created.
Precisely.
Done.
That's all.
Keep me informed, Charlie.
Waiter. Wait, he's moving too fast. The waiter walks unsteadily, like every step puts him in a great deal of pain. You'd have thought that someone carrying trays would need a great deal more coordination. Oh, he's gone. Wait, there he is.
Hey, you alright?
He stares at you, and you feel a strange mix of fear and contempt within his glare. You realize, to your horror, that you've seen those eyes before, only a few days earlier.
Everyone, take cover!
What the hell, man? I didn't get to talk to the people.
Is anyone hurt?
I didn't get to talk to the girl.
It's a trap! You try to kill us! Guards!
Shut up, Ron. You're still alive, aren't you?
It appears that poor Imogen is the only one injured.
No, man. She was the one I wanted to talk to the most.
I'm sorry. She's dead.
I knew it! You tried to kill me! All of you!
Calm down, Ron. You don't know who was behind this.
Actually, he has a point. All those who knew about this meeting are in this room.
Except, of course, for Charlie.
He only joined us at the last moment. Dr. Regis, will you lend us your skill as an investigator?
Yeah, you find who tried to kill me!
Do this for us, Charlie, and we'll give you everything. We can tell you who has your kids and exactly where he is.
Fine. Just remember, I'm not doing this for your sake. Someone here almost killed me as well.
Thank you anyway, Charlie.
No. You can't find anything on her body that isn't an item of fashion. The blast has apparently spared her expensively engineered beauty, though not her life. You wonder if this detail might have been of some comfort to her. No. Suspects. Chinese guy, black guy, Asian girl, white guy.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
Investigation.
I've started my investigation of the bombing.
Oh my, yes? I can assure you I had no part in this terrible tragedy.
I hear that a lot.
In fact, my core programming prevents me from harming a human being.
Huh, a synthetic. I guess you'd be the only one leaving lubricant oil instead of DNA evidence.
Oh my, no, Dr. Regis. My outer dermis is organic tissue. It's top of the line, patterned from my creator, Dr. Arthur Stepford.
Huh. I've been learning a lot about synths these past few days. So, you have DNA?
Indeed, it's delightful skin, don't you think?
Sure.
I go to great pains to keep it moisturized.
Gil.
Your connection to Gil. It was more than synth salesman, wasn't it?
Oh my, yes, very astute, Dr. Regis. Gil was a key part of our group.
Huh. A co-conspirator.
Oh yes, and our link to the criminal underworld, where necessary. I was most disturbed to receive your call regarding his demise. It signaled to us that immediate action was required.
You had to step up your plan before things went any further south.
Oh my, yes.
Nina.
How did you fall in with someone like Nina Zhang?
Dr. Zhang has been freelancing with our firm for a number of years. Her work in AI has proven invaluable to increased platform survivability.
Working in mental health for synthetics?
Oh my, yes. She has a number of unique theories of synthetic cognitive development. When she proposed this project to the leadership of the firm,
she'd wormed her way up the power structure to whisper in management's ear.
Dr. Regis, that's a shameful way of putting it. Though she certainly has a talent for networking. She has brought together a multitude of skills needed for this role.
Yeah, his character is pretty interesting. The fact that he's a cyborg or a robot is also kind of cool.
You're not just a synthetic salesman, are you?
Oh my, no, not this particular platform, certainly.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm not the only instance of the Sons of Stepford. There are currently 26 platforms running this personality.
There's more than one of you?
Alphabetically ordered, delegated to different roles within the firm. I, Liam, handle special tasks, oh my, yes. But we all run the same personality.
Huh, synthetics.
You found my embryos?
You're the one who found my embryos?
Oh my, yes.
Where are they?
Dr. Regis, while it pains me to say this, we simply can't tell you. Then we would have no bargaining position.
You lousy piece of...
Please, Dr. Regis, be assured that they are in no danger at this time. Dr. Zhang is the one with whom you must discuss the release of the information. I have been asked not to speak any more of this matter. Oh my, no.
The guards.
Could the guards have arranged the bombing? They're obviously synthetics, but I imagine they're more comfortable with hurting people.
They would not be worth much as protection otherwise, oh my, no. But each security platform maintains a constant connection to my own systems. Their degree of independence is limited.
So if one of them were responsible, I'd have to consider you complicit.
Oh my, yes.
Were you aware that this establishment serves human meat?
Oh my, yes. It's delightfully macabre, isn't it? I'm sure the experience would be enhanced by being able to eat, of course.
You don't eat?
Some models can simulate digestion, but this platform is unable to. Go on, Dr. Regis. Try something for me.
I'll pass. I'll get back to you.
Done.
Oh my, yes.
Body.
Nothing on it I can use. I'm not exactly equipped to repair synthetics.
I can't believe the girl died, man. Like, I just had to talk to the waiter first. That was the worst thing I've ever done my whole entire life. Talk to the waiter first before talking to the girl. You wonder if this counts as a corpse. Being a machine, he wasn't technically alive to begin with. Let's talk to this black guy.
Dr. Regis, how can I help?
Investigation.
I've begun my investigation into the bombing.
If anyone can resolve this, it's you, Dr. Regis.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Counselor. I don't know how much closer I am to figuring out who's behind it, though.
Because of the pool of suspects, it might be better to think about exclusion. Perhaps you can find evidence to rule out those not involved.
What's your part in this?
I'm surprised to see a city councilor in a conspiracy like this.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Dr. Regis.
I guess you've been facilitating things for the plot.
Much as it pains me to misuse my position, that is the case. I've been able to expedite import permits for equipment necessary to Dr. Zhang's plans.
And Central hasn't noticed?
In my role, I'm given considerably more privacy than the average civil servant. No offense, Doctor.
None taken. I just cover the camera in my office with paste.
What do you get out of it?
So, I understand what you're doing for it, but why? How does someone in government decide that Central needs removing?
I've read your bio, Dr. Regis. I know that you have no great love for Central. But, in practical terms, I believe it has become a threat to our democratic society.
A threat? How so?
Over the course of its 20 years of operation, Central has begun to develop opinions. For an individual to have done so is natural. For an AI, it is impressive. But, in its position, coordinating the actions of government, it poses a risk.
Wouldn't someone notice? Call it out?
There isn't enough to address as yet. It's clever. It's designed to carry out the policies of the Council, and it cannot fail to do so. But it can drag its metaphorical feet, badly implement plans it disagrees with.
You've seen it do this.
I've had suspicions. Dr. Zhang's research confirms the extent to which Central is developing its own conscience. I believe that you yourself recently had a disagreement with it over its handling of a crisis. Another bombing. Central has done well, but there exist many other options today that are equally valid. We need a system that will effectively manage the city and carry out its instructions, not one that cherry-picks what policies it believes appropriate.
Nina.
How did you get on board with Nina?
I and others in the Cosmopolitan Party have suspected changes in Central's behavior. We sought the assistance of one of its original creators.
Obviously not Vargas. He loves that thing.
Indeed. Her research confirmed that, thanks to the scale of its operations, Central has been able to form its own opinion on the ideal state of affairs, regardless of the democratic consensus.
So when she said that she would remove Central...
It was a difficult decision, but we had to take it. Central's replacement will carry out its role more appropriately.
And Nina will get to continue her research on Central. Why haven't you simply raised this in the council?
Can you imagine what that would mean? Political suicide. Not just for myself, but it would undermine confidence in Newton's world-leading AI industries.
Gil.
Did you know Gil Vanderwall?
Indeed I did. He was a big donor in politics all over Africa.
And you knew about what he did? His criminal connections?
I'm the one who introduced him to the group. I'm also aware that he introduced the mindjacker you're after to his current employer.
You know about that?
You will need our help to find him, and we need your help to stop him, and Central.
Your background.
You're on the city council, aren't you?
Indeed I am, Dr. Regis. Rep for the Southwest Ward and co-chair of the Cosmopolitan Party.
I remember when you got elected. They called you Mr. Incorruptible. I never got that.
That's because of the device in my head, Dr. Regis.
The device in your head?
What is that in your head, Counselor?
Why, it's a neural governor, Dr. Regis.
As in, what paroled felons are fitted with?
Similar. While most of those are designed to limit violent behavior, mine prevents me from lying. Thoughts of deceit are met with tremendous pain.
Were you inside?
Oh my no. This was a voluntary choice. After all, most governors are subdermal. I wanted my constituents to see it as a sign of my integrity.
I knew someone with one.
Dr. Baxter. I recall reading about his release last month.
I thought it must have malfunctioned, that he was out for revenge. Turns out he's just dead. It's like someone just inherited his hatred.
That's cool. Thought that guy would put that thing on his head so he can't lie. Did you hire a suicide bomber to attack this meeting?
So, because of your neural governor, you're unable to lie?
That is correct.
Then forgive me for being so forward, Counselor. Did you hire a suicide bomber to attack this meeting?
No, I did not. Satisfied?
Personally, I'm not sure. It'd probably stand up in court, though.
This restaurant.
Counselor, were you aware that this restaurant serves human meat?
Indeed. It's quite distasteful, don't you think? Still, I suppose it's a matter of personal taste since nobody's been hurt. We must respect the freedoms allowed by the laws of this city.
You're not having any, then?
Oh no, but I shan't judge anyone for it. They're quite whimsical about it in some ways. I heard good things about their Billy con carne.
Ugh.
I didn't vote for you.
Just to let you know, I voted for the other guy.
Ah, well, That's your prerogative. Any concerns I might be able to address for next time?
Interesting.
I guess I've always voted Metro, since I lived here.
Ah, inertia. Something difficult to overcome. Give our site a read. You might find you agree with us more than you think.
I'll get back to you, Counselor.
Anything I can do to help, Dr. Regis?
I think someone on my Skype list got hacked or some shit. They just sent me a weird copy and paste message or some shit. Okay, so this guy's probably not the killer. So it's either... must be that Chinese guy.
Hello?
Though obscured by his dark glasses, you can tell that the guard is staring right through you. Apparently, conversation is not his priority. Cooler. A chiller lined with wine bottles stands by the window. The bottles in the cooler are no more than a mess of glass shards and spilled liquor. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to this Chinese guy.
Mr. Ron.
What do you want?
Investigation.
I've started my investigation.
You find who tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill all of us, Mr. Ron.
This city dangerous. Police do lousy job.
Can you recall anything suspicious?
No. Stop asking stupid questions.
What's your part in this conspiracy?
Dr. Zhang wants to capture biggest AI in the world. It's going to take enormous memory and processor.
And you're going to furnish her with these?
With all the capital she need. Money, guns, labor.
What do you get out of this?
It sounds like you're on board with her plan. What do you get out of it?
Newton is lousy place to do business, Regis.
You reckon it's Central's fault?
Central watches too close.
You can't bribe anyone, you mean?
Exactly. Can't make things work.
Sometimes it's nice not to have a government driven by the wealthy.
We will control New Central. It's a great opportunity for us.
Your background.
You're one of the richest men in Greater Han, aren't you?
Damn straight.
What are you doing here?
I like this restaurant. I suggest it.
No, I mean, why in person? At this meeting?
That is how we always do it. Cannot trust anyone else. Other people stupid. If too many people know, then Central will find out.
What sort of business do you run?
Some of everything. Factory, guns, biochem, industry farming.
A hands-on manager there too?
Hell no. Give that job to cousins. You ever see Han? Is lousy country. Everything poisoned. Sky is black.
Maybe it's all those factories you're running.
A black sky sounds cool. This restaurant.
Probably a stupid question, but did you know what they serve here?
Of course. It's people.
The idea of eating human meat appeals to you?
Absolutely. Is why I like to come to Newton. You have some crazy laws, but almost nowhere else will allow things like this.
It's cloned meat, apparently, so technically no harm done. That's the legal foundation.
A shame. Would rather eat real human. Ultimate sign of control of people.
Eat the poor.
Exactly. That